to see everyone's here. My name is Magistrate Woodman. I'm here today to hear the court case of Victoria Police versus Johnathan and Whittaker. Assume both parties are ready to start?
Yes, Your Honour.
Yes, Your Honour.
Fantastic. Alright, don't tolerate any outbreaks of yelling within my courtroom. Any yelling or carrying on will be met with a contempt of court. Prosecution, please step forward, identify yourself with name and rank, and what evidence and charges you bring forth today.
Good afternoon, Your Honour. My name is Leading Senior Constable Peter Richtofen with Victoria Police. Today, Victoria Police are presenting the following charges against Mr. Johnathan Whittaker. We got one count of engaging in a police pursuit. I'd also like to pursue the following penalty infringement notices. Negligent driving causing loss of traction or burnout, exceeding speed limit over 45 kilometres an hour, vehicle not complying with roadworthy standards, talking on a mobile phone whilst driving, driving down the wrong side of the freeway, and driving a vehicle without proper control. The evidence I'll be bringing forward for you today, Your Honour, I've got a search receipt for the vehicle as well as a search receipt for Johnathan Whittaker, as well as my own testimony.
Alright, fantastic. Please step forward and present those to me.
My name's Senior Sergeant Amir Khan. I'm just here for support.
Oh, that's so nice.
You go, Your Honour.
Alright, thank you. Take a seat. Defense, please step forward. And, would you like me to read out the charges to you so you can understand?
Good afternoon, Your Honour.
Yes, you might have to use your big boy voice.
Yes, Your Honour. Can you please read
Yeah.
the charges?
Alright, so an engaging in police pursuit is also as evading police, where it is written down as attempting to pull away from police after being signalled to stop. Pulling away is defined by deliberately increasing speeds to increase the distance between yourself and the pursuing vehicle. In regards to the other ones, I'm not sure if I can actually see all of those because they're all just penalty infringement notices, and my law books don't actually have those listed in front of me. I only have the big crimes. So we'll tackle those as we go along. But in regards to engaging police pursuit, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, Your Honour.
Not guilty, fantastic. Do you have any evidence? Or is it
Yes.
going to be your own testimony? Or you do have
I would like to
evidence?
call a surprise witness Turbulent Terry.
Alright, not a problem. You can call him when it's your turn to present your case. Do you have any other evidence, or is it going to be your own testimony as well as your witness?
Yes, that's it, Your Honour.
Alright, fantastic. Alright, please take a seat.
Oh, can I ask for one more thing?
Yes.
Can I get a picture with you?
You want that afterwards or before?
I would like it now, please. You're my favourite judge.
Favorite judge? I don't know.
Yes. Oh, I know you.
Okay. Right, you get one afterwards. How's that sound?
How about now, sir, please?
Oh.
Come on,
Alright.
come on. Yeah, I was gonna, do one like here. Yeah.
I hope this person's been searched before it comes in.
Yeah, I don't like the old lady one. I prefer you more.
Yes, Your Honour,
Oh.
he has been searched.
Very good. Alright, get your photo. Where do you want me?
You're not in the picture with me.
Whoop, how's that?
Can I get Terry to take the photo?
Yeah. He has
Terry
to do
can
it
come.
He has to do it from out there.
We'll come over to Terry. All right, Terry, do you wanna take the photo for us, please?
Yep, sounds good.
Go on, Terry.
Don't
Oh,
arrest me,
man.
Judge. I've been a bad boy. I'm joking. I've not been bad. I've been good.
Oh,
Okay, picture taken.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
alright, we'll continue. Please take a seat. Prosecution, you have 8 minutes to present your case. If you want to take the stand now, and we'll proceed.
Can you send that to me, please? Yeah.
That was so weird.
Your Honour, at approximately 5:51 p.m. on 21st of February 2024, Unit Bendigo 640, comprising of myself in a Kia Stinger highway patrol vehicle, attempted to code for a red in colour Annis Remus. The vehicle then increased speed, trying to pull away from myself, Bendigo 640. Their vehicle pursuit began at Route 68 and continued towards Sonora Freeway, where the Bunnings is. The vehicle then decided to drive into oncoming traffic on the freeway in opposite lanes and collided with a vehicle, rendering his vehicle to a stop. The driver was then pulled out of the vehicle and arrested and processed at Mount Thomas Station, where he requested to have his case heard by a magistrate. His vehicle was impounded for 3 hours due to the speeds he was going in an 80km/h zone, reaching up to speeds of 200. Now, he's collided with multiple vehicles, including one motorcycle that had a civilian on it. He did not stop to assist or ask if they were right, just continued proceeding through. If his vehicle had not collided onto oncoming lanes of traffic, the pursuit would have continued, thus causing further, injury or damage to himself or to the public. Mr. Johnathan has been provided with a search receipt for his person and his vehicle. That's pretty much all for today, Your Honour, for my testimony. I would also like to point out the fact during his arrest, he has brought up that he has a condition called CTE. Now,
What does that stand for?
not quite sure, Your Honour. As a MICA paramedic, there's no record of this on his profile anywhere, which I have access to, being a MICA paramedic. He has no mental health conditions marked on Victoria Police side either, Your Honour. He has used this excuse in the prison cells multiple times as why he was fleeing from the police, and has put on an act in the prison cells, jumping around and injuring himself, which he then had to be put in cuffs for also.
Objection. Objection.
What are you objecting?
It is not an act. It's a serious illness.
Well, please proceed.
Yeah, look, that's pretty much all, Your Honour. As I said, there's no history or any data anywhere saying that he has these conditions. Yeah, that's about it.
Did you happen to get any photographs of the vehicle in question?
Negative, Your Honour. His friends were pulling up to me on the highway, so my best interest was getting him in the car and getting him processed at the station in a safe place.
Yes. Safety first. Safety first.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So it says on the search receipt here, it says vehicle description anus. Am I reading that right?
Yes, Honour, you're correct.
Oh, is it the number plate or is that the type of vehicle? Or
it's a type of vehicle, Honour. It's a replication of a Nissan Silvia S13.
The Wish
I see.
version.
Oh, I see. All right, not a problem. Does prosecution rest?
I would like to do one. I would like to call the witness to the surprise witness to the stand.
Oh, surprise witness, please. I like the sound of this.
Would you like to come through,
Objection.
Terry?
I don't see how that's relevant to this, sir.
Oh, it's very relevant. I'll make sure to get to the point quick, Your Honour.
Yes, sir. I'm coming up right now.
Make sure you search any individual that comes in here.
Yep. Let's quick search. Gonna have to confiscate that firearm, sir.
Oh my god.
We'll deal with
What
that.
the?
Deal with that afterwards.
He should be locked up
You
from
brought
that.
a
Bring into a
firearm in my
court.
court.
Is it licensed?
For that. I have a reason for that.
Well, let's hope you have all the licenses to be carrying that firearm anyway. Let's get up to the stand.
Let me get seated.
Yes, have a seat. All right, do you promise not to mislead the court under threat of perjury?
I fully promise that, Mr. Woodham.
It's Woodman.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
All right, continue.
Alright. So is it Terry, is it?
It's Turbulent Terry.
Turbulent Terry. Alright, Turbulent Terry. How do you know the defendant?
We are associates. We're just friends. Just friends,
no worries. And what were you doing at the time of Mr. Whittaker here at the time of the pursuit?
Okay, so due to his mental condition, as one described before called CTE.
Yeah, a chronic brain
Sometimes
injury.
his
Yeah.
driving is pretty erratic due to it. So sometimes I'll just FaceTime him to, like calm him down in a sense because sometimes it just, kicks in, like click of the fingers, that kind of kick in.
Yeah.
And during that, I was just talking on the phone and, trying to calm him down and stuff. And then he obviously flipped the camera behind him on the FaceTime, and I saw I'll just call him an associate because I can't remember his name, chasing him in a police car.
Okay, so based off your testimony here, you did FaceTime Mr. Whittaker there. You have then witnessed him use that camera and point it behind him, and then seen the police vehicle chasing him.
Yes, I did ask him to show me what exactly is happening. That's why that happened, as in the camera turned around.
Okay, and as a friend, and you say you claim, well, he claims to have a serious brain injury, not direct Mr. Whittaker to maybe pull over for the police.
Well, it was, I would say, quite a intense like chase, and number two, he was on the other side of the road, so I'm not sure how you pull over on the wrong side of the road.
Perfect. That is all, Your Honor.
Alright, no problem. Please take a seat.
Yes, Woodham.
Excellent.
Man, sorry.
Dick. Alright, defense. Please come forward. You have 8 minutes to plead your case.
Yep, can I call Mr. Terry back to the
Sure.
stand, please?
Come on back, Mr. Terry.
Oh, I'm back again.
Yes. Now remember, you are still under the same oath as before.
So, Mr. Terry, with my condition CTE, would you explain how that came about, please?
Okay, so just to clarify on this condition, because I think there's some misunderstandings here. About a week ago, last Tuesday, we were at the Uru Cafe eating food, and somebody walked in taking all of us hostage with what I describe it as a rocket-propelled grenade. Okay. And they took us all inside, held us hostage, and let's just say the assailant that did the attack had enough of everyone and stood at the ground and shot the rocket-propelled grenade launcher, obviously injuring Johnathan. And due to that explosion, he has partial brain damage, which is where the CTE comes in.
Objection.
Yes?
Just like to be noted, there is no medical history of this incident taking place.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
That is noted. Yes, so we'll continue though.
I'd just like to clarify on, you keep saying it's not listed. Ambulance Victoria has been quite scarce in getting contact with for some documentation for this illness, so I'd just like to clarify that.
So, Mr. Terry, would you say my run-in with the police has been a good impact or a negative one?
Quite not understanding what you mean.
So, together, they've been police, and for example, my car was stolen. Do you remember what the officer said?
Yes, that was in the cafe car park, I believe.
Yep, that's correct. And what did the officer say exactly?
He said it like this: "That's your problem, mate."
So, Your Honor, my issue is I have problems with police with trust issues. I have countless times told them about my issues and they go on deaf ears. On top of that, my CTE makes me have episodes. Apparently, I was having one in the cell. I do not remember that at all. Mr. Terry here is a companion of mine that helps me, I say stay straight on the line, regardless where we go. So it was just one of those moments where I had an outburst. I do not mean any harm. I do have, yeah, like I said, serious trouble issues with them. I have tried go to the hospital many times. I did see a doctor, but like I said, I don't trust the system to be documented, so I decided not to put that on my file.
I see. Do you have any more questions for your witness?
Yep, just got one more, and I'm just going to go through my notebook quickly.
Not a problem.
Yep. Actually, no. That's it. That's it.
Very good.
Thank you, Mr.
Alright,
Terry.
so-
That's it.
Mr. Terry, please step down to the gallery.
No worries. Sorry, I forgot it already.
It's Woodman.
Woodman or Ham?
Man.
Okay.
M-A-N.
Would you like me to sit down, Your Honor?
Does the defense rest?
No. Can I talk about the other charges, Your Honor?
If you wish, yes.
Yep. So, with the tires, they were getting low on tread. I will admit that. I was going to go to Naval Lift and buy new tires for that, as they were, yes, I will say, out of control to drive. The other charges, I will say, not guilty to. With the speeding, I think it's hearsay. I asked to see the calibration, and they just gave me their word. I never got to see it, so I don't really believe that I was doing up to 200.
Objection.
Yes?
The individual was clocked on a highway patrol vehicle on the built-in radar. They get calibrated on on a regular 12-hour basis. That is all.
Your Honour, I'd also like to object the bald tyres statement. There was also a pair of stock tyres found inside of the vehicle at the time. I do believe the car did have drift tyre on them for the purpose of drifting.
Your Honor, those drift tires had punches in them, and the only set I had was drift tires, which were low tread, as I like to do some activities on private property. As for the radar, I did not get to see the the calibration, as they just said word by word, so I did not believe that at all.
Alright, does the defense rest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, not a problem. Take a seat. Alright, I was going to have a quick look over the rules within my chambers. The court is in recess until I come back.
Right, so I can't do anything about the penalty infringement
just
notices,
pump one out, mate.
but probably gonna rail him for it. Because technically, it's negligent driving. There's the drug stuff. There's nothing about unroadworthy cars in here. I don't think.
I'm scared to.
Yeah. There's nothing in here in regards to where are we? Dangerous driving. Yeah, there's nothing about unroadworthy cars. Not roadworthy. Right, sweet.
We should probably wait for the judge.
Yeah. It might be. It could be. I don't know how. Yeah, we'll see how it takes it.
I'd just like to make another statement.
Your Honor, I'd like to make
statements.
another statement. Sorry.
Yes.
So regarding, I made an official complaint towards one of the officers not too long ago, and they said they'll get back to me regarding what they found out as a investigation underway. I have not heard anything at all yet.
I can answer that one, Your Honour.
Investigation in regards to?
An officer that was not serving protecting. He was, you know, what they're meant to be doing.
I see.
So basically, yeah, I'll let the officer take over from here, and I'll clear it up.
Any complaints made towards another officer, Victoria Police leadership will handle that internally. Any actions that may be resolved throughout the investigation will not be disclosed to the public. But rest assured that if any complaints were made, they were followed through.
Your Honor, can I
do
elaborate a
believe
little bit more?
That is an internal Victoria Police matter. It doesn't really come into the court system.
Can I elaborate a little bit more, please?
If you wish, but I don't
So-
think it has anything to do with this case.
It does. It does with a bit of distrust with these officers, or Victoria Police, I should say. So basically, I got assaulted by a couple of members, and the police officer just stood there and said that's my problem. So that suffered me, hospital bills, and I got knocked out there. So that adds to my head injuries as well.
So, in regards to head injuries, how many have you had in the course of being in city?
Yeah, look, too many.
I can
Way
explain
too
that.
many.
I can
Too
explain
many?
Way
that.
too many.
And you say you've attempted to contact a Micah paramedic. Is that correct or not?
I have tried, yes.
You have tried.
It's been
Uh,
scarce to get in contact with them.
It has been. So you've put a call in via the ambulance application on your phone.
I've been waiting for a response, yes.
Okay. Mr. Rickoff, do you know if there's a call that's been logged within the Micah system, waiting for someone to be assessed?
I can definitely have a look at that for you, Your Honour, if you give me a moment.
Yes, I know you've got access to it. Being a Micah paramedic.
I had a name change with some beef with people, like I mentioned before.
Oh, I see. What was your previous name, sir?
It was Johnathan Dong.
Jonathan Dong. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you know approximately how long ago you may have attempted to contact a Micah paramedic to log a ticket?
My memory is a bit fogged. Maybe Johnathan. Oh, no,
yes.
sorry. Maybe Mr. Terry can help me. He was with me when I did the application. Mr. Terry, when was it?
Probably give an estimate about 4 weeks.
4 weeks is quite some time. I'm genuinely surprised no one's reached out to you in regards to that one.
Me too.
So, Your Honor, do you see how I don't feel safe in the city?
I can genuinely feel for you. However, within this particular case, I've had a look over the law books, and I've considered my ruling very carefully. Now, in the fact of, I'm just going to double check the book here. In the fact of this particular case being the first charge, which is the main charge, which is engaging in police pursuit, and you were on the phone at the time, fair enough. As I said, I sympathise with your condition, and I strongly recommend that you reach out to Micah again, maybe have a chat with the officer here, Mr. Rickoffen, and log a case if there's not one in the system already. But in regards to this engaging police pursuit, you were on the phone at the time, and as I said, I sympathise with your condition. I understand you have a friend to help you, but in this particular case, you were speeding away from officers who had their lights and sirens on, and you were going over the speed limit. Therefore, you were engaging in police pursuit. So in the charge of that, I will find you guilty. In regards to all the other charges, I also find you guilty. But in regards to sentencing, Victoria Police, what is your recommendation here today?
Your Honour, we would like to be lenient, but not too lenient. We'd like to go for a medium sentencing, as you know, we've had multiple people before use their mental health as an excuse to break the law, and you know, we'd like to also show them that just because there is a mental health condition that they say, it's not by any means a reason to break the law.
This is true. And I'll take that into consideration. What does the defence's driving history look like? Is it spattered with a lot of aids, or is there just a lot of speeding tickets, or is there anything in particular that we need to look at?
I do believe he's quite new to the system. As far as the criminal charges, his only criminal charge is contempt of court, and he only has one penalty, infringement. However, I would like to add and maybe put on the table, due to the individual claiming that he has suffered numerous numerous accounts of head trauma and claims to have CTE, I will look to you to revoke his license completely, as he is an unsafe driver and not fit to be behind a wheel.
Your Honor, I think it's a bit harsh if after one charge.
Well,
it's a bit harsh.
We're going to have a chat about that. So, in regards to your sentencing today, I'm going to lean on the side of leniency, not a medium charge. We're going to go for a lesser charge. It's only going to be 40 weeks within Port Phillip. Medium would be around the 75 mark, in my opinion. So I'm only going to go for 40 weeks within Port Phillip, along with, I'm not going to revoke your license or suggest that the license gets revoked. I will request that you reattend driver training for car, and if you have the license for it, heavy combine as well. So if you have the license, what I would highly suggest is get retrained and rechecked over. And again, have a chat with Mr. Rickoffen about getting that marker locked in. And I understand there are a lot of paramedics around the city tonight that can help you facilitate that as you get out of Port Phillip. As I said, 40 weeks, guilty on all charges, my ruling is final. What is dismissed?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Real quick, Your Honor, just to be clear, so not full revoke, but send him back to his learners? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Alrighty, mate, we'll
If that's
get you
possible to
down
go
to the
back
cell
to
Yeah,
for
so,
learners.
correction,
so I
think.
can take, so obviously there's two licenses. You got a full driver's license.
Yes.
And you
Yeah,
get
mate.
learner's permit.
We can
I
sort
can
that out.
revoke
Not
the
a
full
problem.
license, and then you have to take those driving exams again.
That's perfect. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
Your Honor,
Not a
Your
problem.
Honor, I can handle my license and then retake it again if you want.
Yes, I have the
That's
license
not
here.
necessary. The officers can actually, as the officer here was explaining, can revoke you back to your learners, so you still keep your license. It's important that you have your identification on you at all times. That way you can identify yourself to anybody within the city, and they know who you are. And all you have to do is retake your driver's test at your cost, along with, as I said, if you have a heavy combination license to drive heavy vehicles, I'd like that to be retaken as well. If you don't have that, then you don't need to.
Hearing troubles.
No worries. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for your
Not a
time.
problem. Not a problem at all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I do hope you get some help. I'll give you
Thank
your
you.
evidence back while you're here.
Thank you.
That's yours, and this one's
Yeah,
yours as well.
Can I give a reason?
Right, everyone stay safe this evening.
It's been a pleasure, Your Honor.
Right, he's got a pistol.
Oh, okay.
Bringing a pistol into my courtroom, it's not good enough.
What's happening to Terry?
We'll take you down to the cells, mate.
Oh, you know, you'd have drama.
Terry, please. Just let me
Terry
speak to him
can
privately.
explain to you.
Just want to turn around, Terry.
Is that pistol loaded?
Terry can explain to you what's going on after, mate.
Let's have a look here. Yes, it was. There was 11 rounds in the
Oh.
firearm.
Petty contempt of court for bringing that in.
Petty contempt, yeah.
Yes.
I was
I've
gonna say,
got no
there really needs to
charges.
be metal detectors coming through there, I
I'd
tell you.
love that, but I don't think that's possible in the budget at the moment. We're pretty skint.
Pretty scarce.
Yeah.
No worries.
Alright. Have a good
Alright,
evening,
thank you,
everyone.
Your Honor.
Stay safe.
Alright, thank you. Alright, just want to turn around, sir.
He actually brought a gun in the
Oh, I gotta
courtroom.
turn around.
Fucking hell. Oh man, almost got myself shot.